I've had enough of this crap. I'm done being locked up like some kind of prisoner. It's been almost a month now and I haven't breathed fresh air once. Enough is enough.
Dude, what are you talking about?
I'm going outside today. I don't care what happens. I can't take being cooped up in this apartment anymore.
Oliver, no. You can't be serious.
Oh, I'm dead serious. I'm losing my mind in here. All I do is stare at these four walls, watch the same Netflix shows over and over, eat canned food. This isn't living.
I get it, man. I really do. But you know what happens to people who go outside.
Yeah, they get arrested. Big deal. Maybe jail is better than this.
Oliver, listen to me. You remember my neighbor, Mr. Franklin?
Yeah, the old guy with the garden gnomes?
He went outside last week. I watched the whole thing from my window.
What happened?
He walked out his front door at around 2 p.m. Just wanted to check his mailbox, I think. Within 3 minutes, this black van came screeching down the street. 4 soldiers in black uniforms jumped out. They didn't even say anything to him, just grabbed him and shoved him in the back.
Soldiers? Not police?
Definitely soldiers. These weren't cops. Full tactical gear. Black uniforms, no badges. Mr. Franklin was screaming that he just wanted his mail. They didn't care.
Jesus Christ. What happened after that?
Van drove off. Haven't seen Mr. Franklin since. His wife keeps peeking through the curtains. She looks terrified.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is some authoritarian bullcrap. What kind of free country arrests people for stepping outside?
None. That's the point. This isn't about public health anymore, if it ever was.
Right? Think about it. They've had us locked up for weeks. No clear end date. No explanation that makes sense. Just stay inside or else.
The official reason is still the atmospheric disturbance. They say it's dangerous to be outside.
Atmospheric disturbance, my ass. They probably caused that too.
You think the government made the moon red?
I think the government is capable of a lot more than we give them credit for. Weather manipulation has been a thing for decades. Why not sky manipulation?
But why would they do that?
Control, fear, classic authoritarian playbook. Create a crisis, offer the solution, consolidate power.
So you think they put something in the atmosphere? Like chemicals or something?
Has to be. Think about it. One day the moon is normal. Next day it's blood red and suddenly we all need to hide indoors? That's not natural.
Listen at this article from 3 weeks ago. Scientists baffled by unprecedented atmospheric changes. Government urges citizens to remain indoors until further notice. Baffled my ass. They know exactly what's happening.
See? They're not even trying to hide it anymore. Just stay inside because we said so. No real science. No transparency. Just fear and compliance.
But, Oliver, even if you're right about all this, going outside isn't going to solve anything. It's just going to get you disappeared like Mr. Franklin.
Maybe that's better than living like this. At least then I'd know what they're really doing.
No, it's not better. We need you online with us.
For what? To slowly go insane in our separate apartments? To wait for them to decide when we're allowed to live again?
To figure out what's really going on. To survive until we can get out of here.
Get out of here? How exactly? They've got the whole country locked down.
Other countries aren't doing this. Just us. If we can make it to the border somehow.
The borders are closed too. Have been since this started.
Not all of them. I've been monitoring radio frequencies. There's still chatter from Canada and Mexico. People are getting through.
Seriously?
Yeah. I set this up last week. Been listening to emergency channels. There's definitely movement across borders. People escaping.
That's amazing, Edie. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I wanted to be sure. But yeah, there are ways out. We just need to be smart about it.
Okay. Now you've got my attention. What kind of ways out?
Underground networks. People helping families get to safe zones. But it takes planning and patience.
How much patience?
Could be weeks, maybe months.
Months? I can't do months of this.
You have to. We all have to. If this really is some government conspiracy, then going outside alone is exactly what they want. One less person to worry about.
Charlie's right. They want us isolated. They want us scared. They want us to make stupid decisions.
So what do you suggest? Just sit here and take it?
No, we gather information. We make connections. We prepare for when the opportunity comes.
And we watch each other's backs. Make sure none of us do anything crazy.
You mean like going outside?
Exactly like that.
Oliver, I know this sucks. Believe me, I'm going stir crazy too. Yesterday, I spent 2 hours organizing my sock drawer. That's not normal, but we're all in this together.
I just feel so helpless, like we're just waiting to die.
We're not waiting to die. We're waiting to live. There's a difference.
Is there, though? What if this never ends? What if this is just life now?
It will end. One way or another, it will end. Either we get out, or whatever they're planning fails, or people fight back.
People fighting back sounds good to me.
Not yet, though. Not until we know what we're really fighting.
The government. Isn't that obvious?
Maybe, but maybe there's more to it. The red moon thing is really weird, even for a government operation.
You think something else is going on?
I don't know, but I want to find out before we do anything drastic.
Fine, I'll stay inside, for now. But I'm not doing this indefinitely. My patience is running out fast.
Thank you, Oliver. That's all we're asking. asking. Just give us time to figure this out.
We'll get through this, man. I promise.
You better be right, because if we're still locked up here next month, I'm walking out that door no matter what.
Hopefully, it won't come to that. But Oliver, if you do decide to leave, tell us first. Don't just disappear.
Yeah, okay, I can promise that much.
Good. Now let's focus on what Edie found. These radio transmissions. Can you teach us how to listen in?
Absolutely. The more ears we have, the better.
And I'll keep monitoring the news. See if there are any cracks in their story.
All right, but guys, if I see one more person get dragged away, if I see one more black van, I might snap.
We'll deal with that when it happens.
Has anyone else been getting weird notifications today?
What kind of notifications?
Emergency alerts that don't make sense. Something about updated information.
Yeah, my phone has been buzzing nonstop, but when I check, there's nothing there.
Mine too, actually. It's like ghost notifications.
Probably just more government propaganda. They're ramping up the fear campaign.
Citizens, after 2 months of emergency lockdown protocols, the government has finally acquired comprehensive understanding of the threat. The following clips will explain the situation in detail. Please view each clip carefully.
Who the hell is this?
EBS! Emergency Broadcast System.
How did they get into our private chat?
This is seriously creepy.
Clip Wayne of 10.
Ever see the red moon in the sky? Do not stare at it, because that is not an eclipse.
What kind of bullcrap is this? Of course it's not an eclipse. We've been staring at your fake red moon for 2 months.
This feels different, though. Why are they suddenly being so specific?
And why warn us not to stare at it? What exactly are they claiming happens if we do?
I don't like this at all.
Clip 2 of 10.
Over 40 neighborhoods across the United States have reported this. First, gather everyone in your house into a single room.
Reported what exactly?
What neighborhoods? Reported what?
This is so vague. Typical government fear-mongering.
But why are they telling us to gather in one room? That doesn't sound like quarantine protocol.
Clip 3 of 10.
Close every curtain. Turn off every light facing outside. Because if someone's reflection appears in the window while the moon remains red, they will no longer be themselves.
What? They will no longer be themselves? What the hell does that mean?
This is getting really weird, like supernatural weird.
No longer be themselves how? Possessed? Mind-controlled?
Guys, I'm actually scared now. This doesn't sound like normal government lies.
Clip 4 of 10.
Each second wasted gives the unseen forces a chance to reach you. Second, check every clock in the house.
Unseen forces?
Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous. What's next, ghosts?
Why would clocks matter, though?
I'm actually checking my clocks right now. They look fine to me.
Clip 5 of 10.
Digital, analog, even the one on the microwave. If any speed up, stop, or flicker, do not approach them. That is the sign they are already coming.
They are already coming? Who is coming?
This is seriously freaking me out now. What could make clocks malfunction like that?
Electromagnetic interference, maybe? But from what?
I just checked every clock in my apartment. All normal. But now I'm paranoid they might change.
Clip 6 of 10.
Every hesitation, every doubt you have, gives time to what is trying to enter, and that time could be fatal.
What is trying to enter? Into what?
This is psychological warfare. They're trying to make us paranoid, make us afraid of our own shadows.
But it's so specific, though. Like they know exactly what they're talking about.
Fatal how? What happens if something enters?
Clip 7 of 10.
Third, do not speak, not even a whisper. Hide and remain in complete silence. The red moon attracts things that don't belong here.
Things that don't belong? What kind of things?
We need to be quiet? Are we supposed to be attracting something right now?
The red moon attracts things. So the moon itself is the problem?
I'm getting really scared. This doesn't sound like a hoax anymore.
Clip 8 of 10.
Any sound, even breathing too loud, could be your last mistake, and it may cost more than just yourself. Science will call it an eclipse.
Cost more than just yourself? They're saying other people could die because of sounds we make?
But why mention that science calls it an eclipse? Like they're admitting it's not actually an eclipse?
That's what I'm thinking too. They're saying science is wrong about this.
But what is it then?
Clip 9 of 10.
The news will tell you it's normal, but the red moon always brings disasters, disappearances, and things that shouldn't exist.
Always brings disasters? This has happened before?
Disappearances, like Mr. Franklin?
Things that shouldn't exist. What does that even mean?
I'm really scared now, guys. This sounds real.
Clip 10 of 10.
Each decision, each breath you take in front of the red moon, could be the difference between surviving and disappearing.
Disappearing again? That's the second time they mentioned disappearing.
Okay, what the actual hell was that? EBS, are you still here?
That was the most terrifying thing I've ever heard, and I still don't understand half of it.
It's out there right now, just like always.
You have questions.
Yes, we have questions. What was that? Is this some kind of scare tactic?
Because if it is, it's working. You've got us all terrified, but I still think this is bullcrap designed to keep us compliant.
This is not a scare tactic. This is survival information.
Survival from what exactly? You keep mentioning things and forces and disappearances, but you haven't explained what any of it actually is.
The black uniformed soldiers you have observed, they are not arresting civilians. They are death squads.
Death squads?
You're saying they're killing people who go outside?
Neutralizing, yes, because anyone who steps outside during the red moon risks attracting the Vile to that location.
The Vile? What are the Vile?
That's the first time you've actually named something.
The Vile arrived the day the moon turned red. They rampaged through multiple towns in the first 72 hours. This is why emergency lockdown protocols were enacted.
Rampaged how? What did they do?
They are drawn to any living creature that the red moon shines upon. Once attracted to a location, they eliminate all life in the vicinity.
All life? Like, they kill everything?
Correct.
You're telling us there are actual monsters out there, and the government is killing people to protect everyone else?
The red moon is visible both day and night, as you know. This means the threat is constant. Any exposure to moonlight while outdoors creates risk.
But people were going outside before the lockdown. For the first few days after it turned red, were the Vile there then?
Yes, the initial casualties were in the thousands before we understood the correlation.
Thousands of people died? Why wasn't this on the news?
Information was classified to prevent nationwide panic.
But you're telling us now. Why now?
The situation requires updated protocols. Citizens must understand the true nature of the threat.
What is the government going to do about this? Are they working on a solution?
Can they get rid of the Vile? Make the moon normal again?
That information is yet to be confirmed. Continue following all lockdown protocols. Remain indoors at all times.
They just left. That's it?
Holy crap, what do we do with this information?
I don't know if I believe it, but I also don't know if I can risk not believing it.
Those things they described, the reflections changing people, the clocks malfunctioning, the sounds attracting creatures, that's all really specific.
Too specific to be made up, but also too crazy to be real.
If this is true, if there really are monsters out there, then we're completely trapped.
More than trapped, we're prey.
But if it's not true, then they just scared us into never wanting to leave, which accomplishes the same thing.
Either way, we're stuck. But guys, if they're releasing this information to the public now, after keeping it secret for 2 months, that means something has changed.
You're right. This is about to cause mass panic. People are going to lose their minds.
Which means we need to enact our escape plan soon, before society completely breaks down.
But what if the Vile are real? What if going outside really is death?
Then we need to find another way. But we can't stay here forever. Especially not if everyone else starts panicking.
The radio transmissions you picked up, people escaping to other countries, are they really making it?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Tonight,
It's already starting, the panic.
Crap. Here we go.
is everyone still alive?
Barely. This week has been absolute hell.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. The entire country went insane.
I haven't slept in 3 days. Every time I close my eyes, I see those things.
The Vile, they're actually real.
I watched from my window when the panic started. Hundreds of people just running into the streets, screaming, crying, trying to escape.
Same here.
This is what my street looks like now. Just abandoned cars everywhere. People just left everything and ran.
Mine too. Mrs. Daisy from next door. She grabbed her kids and just bolted. I saw her make it maybe 2 blocks before.
Before what?
Before one of those things got her. All of them.
Oh God.
I'm so sorry, Oliver. I saw similar things. The Martinez family down the hall. They didn't even make it out of the building. They can get inside buildings if people are trying to leave. I heard screaming from the lobby. Then, nothing.
Jesus Christ. How many people do you think died?
Hundreds of thousands, maybe more.
The Craigs were shooting people too, not just the Vile killing them.
Craigs?
That's what they're calling the black uniformed soldiers now. I heard it on the radio.
They were just mowing people down. Men, women, children. Didn't matter.
I watched a Craig squad set up a checkpoint at the end of my street. Anyone who tried to run past got shot immediately. No warnings, no arrests, just bullets.
But then the Vile came, and even the Craigs started dying.
Yeah, what was that about? I thought they were supposed to be immune or something.
I saw a whole squad get torn apart. That's the highway near my place. Used to be a Craig checkpoint, and this is what I saw out my window.
Those things are massive, like 8 feet tall, and those teeth.
Elongated humanoid creatures, just like EBS said, but seeing them in person?
I got a good look at one. It was feeding on someone in the parking lot across from me. Pale gray skin, arms that reached down to its knees. And when it looked up,
When it looked up, what?
No eyes, just empty sockets. But somehow it knew exactly where everything was.
How is that possible?
The red moon. EBS said they're drawn to anything the moonlight touches. Maybe that's how they see. Through the moon somehow.
That would explain why they only come out when it's visible, day or night.
But wait, if the vial killed Craig's soldiers too, how come there are still patrols now?
Good question. I've seen the armored vehicles driving around. Black APCs mostly. But how are they staying alive out there?
They lost a lot of people. I heard radio chatter yesterday. Something about acceptable losses during containment failure.
Containment failure? You mean they were containing the panic, not the vial?
That's what it sounded like. Like they expected some people to try to escape, but not everyone at once.
So the mass panic made everything worse, drew more vial to populated areas.
Which means they're probably regrouping now, figuring out new strategies.
But I still don't understand something. How are any Craigs able to operate outside? If the red moonlight attracts the vial, shouldn't they be getting attacked constantly?
That's been bothering me too. Unless there's something different about them.
Different how?
Wait, I might have an idea. Think about their uniforms. What color are they?
Black. All black.
Right. And what does black do to light?
Absorbs it?
Exactly. Red light is the weakest on the visible spectrum. Lowest energy, longest wavelength. If black fabric absorbs most light wavelengths,
You're saying their uniforms protect them?
it's possible. Maybe wearing black nullifies the moon's effects, makes them invisible to the vial somehow.
That actually makes sense, in a weird scientific way.
But if that's true, why not just tell everyone to wear black? Why keep us all locked up?
Because it's still about control, just like we thought from the beginning.
Even if black clothing works, they have the perfect excuse now. Keep everyone terrified and isolated.
While they maintain total authority with their protected soldiers.
It's brilliant, actually, from a tyrannical perspective. Create a real threat, but only give protection to your enforcers.
So we were right about the government conspiracy. We just didn't know there would be actual monsters involved.
The question is, did they create the vial somehow? Or just take advantage of them showing up?
Does it matter at this point? Either way, we're trapped.
Speaking of being trapped, we need to completely rework our escape plan. If we had gone through with it last week,
We'd be dead, part of the hundreds of thousands who got slaughtered.
Thank God we waited. Thank God we didn't listen to my impatience.
Nationwide death toll estimated in hundreds of thousands. This is the headline from this morning. Hundreds of thousands confirmed. And that's just the bodies they found.
there could be more. People who got dragged away. People who are just missing.
Families completely wiped out, entire neighborhoods empty now.
The radio transmissions you were monitoring, the ones about people escaping to other countries, are you still hearing anything?
No complete radio silence since the panic started. Either everyone stopped trying to escape, or
they're all dead.
So what do we do now? Our original plan is completely worthless.
We need to test the black clothing theory. If it really works,
How exactly would we test that? Send one of us outside as bait?
no way, too risky. We need to observe the Craigs more carefully, figure out exactly how their protection works.
And then what? Even if black clothes work, we still need somewhere to go.
other countries, if they're not dealing with this red moon thing, then crossing the border might still be possible.
If we can get there alive, which is a big if.
One step at a time. First, we confirm the black clothing hypothesis. Then, we figure out the logistics.
I can't believe we're planning this. Planning to sneak past literal monsters.
What choice do we have? Stay locked up forever? Wait for the government to decide our fate?
Charlie's right. This panic proved we can't trust anything they tell us. We're on our own now.
Then, we better get really good at staying alive, because something tells me this is just the beginning.
The beginning of what?
Whatever the government's real plan is, this level of chaos doesn't happen by accident. They wanted people to panic. They wanted people to die.
Population control?
Or testing. See how effective their new weapons are.
Either way, we can't be here when Phase 2 starts.
Agreed. We start planning tomorrow. Tonight, everyone just focus on staying alive and staying sane.
Is anyone else having nightmares?
Every time I sleep.
Same. Those sounds the vial make, like screaming and growling at the same time.
I know, but we have to push through it. We have to stay strong for each other.
You're right. We're all we have left now.
At least we're all still here, all still alive.
For now.
Don't think like that. We're going to make it through this. All of us. I promise.
Mr. Vice President, I have the analysis you requested. The results are unprecedented.
Dr. Newman, thank you for getting back to me so quickly. What did your team discover?
Sir, we need to discuss this over secure channels. What I'm about to tell you will change everything we thought we knew about this crisis.
I'm on secure comm now. Go ahead, Doctor.
When the red moon first appeared 2 months ago, Our initial assumption was atmospheric interference, perhaps solar radiation affecting light refraction, a trick of physics, essentially.
That's what we told the public initially, before the first attacks.
Yes, sir, but when Millbrook Township was hit, when we lost an entire population of 3,000 people in 6 hours, we knew this was something else entirely.
I remember that night. The military response was a complete disaster.
17 armored vehicles destroyed, over 200 military personnel killed or missing. The vial moved through our forces like they were made of paper.
What exactly are these creatures, Doctor? Your preliminary reports were incomplete.
Because we didn't understand them at the time, sir. 8 feet tall, elongated humanoids. No visible eyes, but somehow they track movement perfectly. Incredible speed and strength. And most disturbing of all,
Most disturbing how?
they only appear when the red moon is visible. And they're drawn specifically to living beings exposed to the moonlight. Like the moon itself is directing them.
Which led to the black uniform discovery.
Exactly. Captain Rodriguez's squad stumbled onto it during the second wave attacks. They noticed Vile consistently ignored personnel in full black tactical gear.
And testing confirmed black fabric diffuses the moon's effect.
Completely neutralizes it, sir. As you can see, black absorbs the red wavelength entirely, while other colors reflect varying amounts back.
Fascinating, but you said you had new discoveries? Something more significant?
Yes, sir. The satellite footage from Reconnaissance Unit 7. The images we've been waiting for finally came through this morning.
And?
Sir, this is going to sound impossible, but the red moon in our sky, it's not our moon.
Excuse me?
Our original moon is still out there, but it's been displaced somehow, pushed so far out of its normal orbit that it's no longer visible from Earth.
How is that even possible?
We don't know yet, sir, but the satellite images are conclusive. That's our real moon, approximately 2.3 million miles from Earth, nearly 10 times its normal distance.
Jesus Christ. What about the red one?
The red moon currently in orbit is approximately 30% larger than our original. Different surface composition, different mineral structure, and sir, it's definitely not from our solar system.
Not from our solar system? You're telling me it's alien?
The spectral analysis confirms it. Elements we've never seen before. Isotopic signatures that don't match anything in Earth's geological record, or any known celestial body in our solar system.
How did it get here?
Unknown, sir, but the trajectory analysis suggests it didn't arrive naturally. Something guided it into position.
Something guided it? Are you suggesting this was intentional?
Sir, the orbital mechanics are too precise to be coincidental. Perfect synchronization with Earth's rotation. Exactly the right distance to maintain constant visibility. This wasn't a random cosmic event.
Intentional or not? What about the vial? How do they connect to this alien moon?
That's still unclear, sir, but we have working theories. The moon might be some kind of beacon or control mechanism.
Control mechanism for what?
The vial themselves might not be Earth creatures either. Their biology doesn't match any known life forms. No DNA structures we can identify. No familiar organ systems.
You're saying they're alien too?
Possibly, sir. Or they might be some kind of weapon. Biological weapons controlled by the moon.
Controlled how?
We think the red light isn't just attracting them. We think it's communicating with them, giving them instructions, telling them where to go, what to attack.
Like a hive mind?
Exactly like a hive mind, sir, which would explain their coordinated behavior. Their tactical movements during attacks. They don't behave like wild animals.
They behave like soldiers.
Precisely. Soldiers receiving orders from their command center, which is that red moon.
Doctor, if this is true, if we're dealing with an alien invasion, then our current containment strategy is completely inadequate.
I agree, sir. We need to be thinking about this differently. This isn't a natural disaster we can wait out. This is warfare.
What do you recommend?
We need to study that moon more closely. Find out what it's made of, how it's controlling the vial, and most importantly...
Most importantly what?
Whether it can be destroyed.
You think we should attack it?
Sir, if that moon is the command center, then removing it might eliminate the vial entirely. But we need more data before making any decisions.
How long will that take?
At least another week for comprehensive analysis. Maybe 2 if we encounter complications.
We might not have 2 weeks, Doctor. The public panic last week showed how fragile our control really is. If people discover this is an alien invasion...
They'll demand immediate military action, yes, which could make everything worse. We need to be strategic about this.
Agreed. For now, this information stays classified. Maximum security clearance only.
Understood, sir. What about the president? He needs to be briefed on these developments.
I'll handle the president personally. Continue your research, Doctor. And Newman?
Yes, sir.
Find me a way to kill that thing, whatever it takes.
I'll do everything I can, sir. But we need to be prepared for the possibility that conventional weapons won't work.
Then find unconventional ones. The survival of our species might depend on it.
Understood, Mr. Vice President. I'll have another update for you within 48 hours.
Good. And Doctor, excellent work uncovering this. This intelligence changes everything.
Thank you, sir. I just hope we're not too late.
We won't be too late. We can't afford to be.
I can't believe it's been a full year since this nightmare started.
A whole year of living under these domes. At least we're still alive, though.
Speak for yourself. I'm going stir crazy in Dome 7. When did they say the connector tunnels would be finished?
Next month, hopefully. I miss you guys so much.
Same here. Video calls aren't the same as being together, but at least we can move around freely now.
These black domes are honestly genius. This is the main plaza in Dome 3. Almost feels normal again.
Almost being the key word. You can still hear those things outside at night, scratching at the dome walls.
They're still trying to get in?
Every night. The security teams say they just circle the perimeter, looking for any weakness in the structure.
Thank God the black material works. I can't imagine what would happen if they found a way through.
Remember when they first announced the dome plan? After the initial panic killed hundreds of thousands. I thought it was impossible.
Building 50 giant domes across the country in 8 months. It should have been impossible.
Desperation makes people work miracles, I guess. When the alternative is extinction.
Have you guys heard the latest news about overseas? It's not good.
What now? More drones went missing?
All communication has been completely cut off. No radio signals, no internet traffic, nothing from any country.
Jesus, how long has it been since we heard from anyone outside the US?
6 months. The last transmission was from that British naval ship. And even that was just screaming.
Every drone they've sent to Europe comes back destroyed, or doesn't come back at all.
What about the submarine missions?
3 subs sent out, 0 returned. The government is calling it total global communications failure.
That's a nice way of saying everyone else is dead.
You really think the whole world got wiped out? Like everyone?
It's possible. Think about it. We only figured out the black clothing solution by accident, and even then, most of our population died before we could build these domes.
Other countries might not have been so lucky if they didn't discover the protection method fast enough.
Or if they got hit harder than we did. More vile, less time to react.
But wait, wouldn't the other side of the world be safe? The red moon only stays above us, right?
That's what I've been thinking too. China, Australia, half of Asia. The red moon shouldn't be visible from there.
So why aren't we hearing from them?
Maybe the vile spread somehow, like an infection that moved across continents.
Or maybe there are multiple red moons, one for each hemisphere.
That's terrifying to think about, but it would explain the global silence.
Has anyone else noticed something weird about the moon itself lately?
Weird how?
I know we're not supposed to look at it directly, but sometimes when I'm near the dome edge, I catch glimpses through the observation windows.
And?
It looks like it has features, like a face almost.
A face? You mean like craters forming patterns?
No, I mean like actual facial features. Eyes, mouth, something like that?
That sounds like pareidolia. Your brain trying to find familiar patterns in random shapes.
Maybe, but it seemed really defined, not just my imagination.
I've heard other people saying similar things. About the moon having a face, but nobody wants to stare at it long enough to confirm.
For obvious reasons. Looking directly at it would attract the vile to our location, even through the dome.
Wait, they can detect people looking at it? Even from inside the domes?
That's what the scientists think. The red light might penetrate the dome material somehow. Not enough to control people inside, but enough to register direct observation.
So we're basically prisoners. Can't even look at the sky.
It's better than being dead, though.
Is it though? Sometimes I wonder if this is really living, or just surviving.
Charlie, don't talk like that. We're going to figure this out. The government is working on solutions.
What kind of solutions? They can't exactly nuke the moon.
Why not, if it's not our real moon anyway? What's stopping them from destroying it?
Probably worried about what happens if they miss, or if destroying it makes things worse somehow.
What if the vile go completely berserk without the moon controlling them? What if they become even more dangerous?
Or what if there are backup moons we haven't discovered yet?
All good points, but we can't live like this forever. Eventually, something has to give.
The dome maintenance alone must be costing billions. How long can they keep funding this?
Yeah, about that. This was on the morning briefing. Dome maintenance costs reach $500 billion annually.
$500 billion a year, just to keep us alive. That's not sustainable long-term.
Which means they better find a permanent solution soon, before the whole system collapses.
What happens if a dome fails? Like if they can't maintain it anymore?
Everyone inside dies. That's what happens.
Let's not think about that right now. The domes are holding. The connector tunnels are almost finished. And maybe the scientists will break through soon.
I hope so, because I'm not sure how much more of this isolation I can take.
At least we'll be together together soon. Once the tunnels connect all the domes, we can finally meet up in person.
I've been looking forward to that for months. Real hugs instead of video calls.
Same, though it's weird to think about. We've all been living in this artificial environment for so long. I sometimes forget what real sunlight feels like.
This is what I see every time I look outside. Just them, waiting.
How many do you think are out there? Total population.
Millions probably, maybe tens of millions by now.
Do they reproduce? Or are they just the same ones from when this started?
Nobody knows. The research teams can't exactly go outside to study them.
What if they're immortal? What if they just exist indefinitely?
Then we're screwed, unless we find a way to eliminate all of them.
Or eliminate what's controlling them.
The red moon. It all comes back to that thing. If we could somehow destroy it,
The vial might just drop dead, like puppets with cut strings.
Or they might go completely feral, attack everything in sight without any coordination.
Either way, we need that moon gone. This isn't sustainable.
agreed. But until then, we survive, we adapt, and we hope the people in charge know what they're doing.
Do they, though? Know what they're doing?
I guess we'll find out one way or another.
Mr. Vice President, I need an emergency meeting with the President. Immediately. What I've discovered changes everything.
Dr. Newman, slow down. What exactly have you discovered?
Sir, I can't discuss this over text, even secure channels. This needs to be face-to-face with the President, in the bunker, within the hour.
Doctor, you know protocol. All communications go through me first. Brief me on your findings, and I'll decide if the President needs to be involved.
With all due respect, sir, this isn't a protocol situation. I've discovered the origins of the vial. I know where the red moon came from. And most importantly, I understand its intentions.
Then tell me right now.
No, sir. The President needs to hear this directly. The implications are too massive for intermediaries. This could end the entire crisis.
Dr. Newman, you are testing my patience. I am ordering you to brief me immediately. Do not make me repeat myself.
Mr. Vice President, I've served this administration faithfully for 3 years. But this discovery transcends chain of command. The survival of our species depends on the President getting this information, unfiltered and complete.
If you argue with me one more time, Doctor, I will have security escort you outside. Let's see how your brilliant discoveries help you against the vial.
What did you just say? Are you threatening to have me killed?
I'm threatening to remove obstacles to national security. The President and I will not tolerate disobedience during these troubled times. Now tell me what you've discovered. That's an order.
The President and you? Why are you speaking for the President? Why isn't he responding to my direct communications? I've been sending urgent messages for 6 hours.
The President is busy with matters of state. All communications funnel through me. Stop deflecting and answer my question.
When was the last time anyone saw the President in person? Not a video call, not a recorded message. Actually saw him?
Dr. Newman, you are walking on very thin ice.
The President is gone, isn't he? That's why you're so desperate to control information. That's why you're threatening scientists instead of fighting the real threat.
The President didn't understand what this blessing from the cosmos meant for us. He lacked vision. He wanted to rush into solutions, make hasty decisions. He failed to see how perfectly positioned we are now.
Blessing from the cosmos? Are you insane? Millions of people are dead.
Millions of the right people are dead. The weak, the disobedient, the useless. What we have now is a perfectly controlled population, completely dependent on government protection, unable to resist, unable to rebel. The Red Moon gave us total authority.
You're talking about genocide like it's a gift. What happened to the President, Morgan?
He was going to ruin everything, going to reveal too much, too fast, going to give people hope when despair keeps them obedient. So I handled the situation.
You killed him. You murdered the President of the United States.
I saved our new world order. The Red Moon crisis is the best thing that ever happened to centralize power, and you're going to help me maintain it.
Like hell I am. What I've discovered proves we can end this nightmare. We can destroy the Red Moon and kill every single vial. I'm going public with everything.
No, you're not, because if you try, I'll have your entire family dragged outside. Your wife, your children, your elderly parents, they'll die screaming while you watch.
I don't have a family, you psychopath. My wife died in the first wave attacks. My kids were killed when Denver fell. You have nothing to threaten me with except my own life. And frankly, I'd rather die than serve a murdering dictator.
Then you'll get your wish. Security is already en route to your location. Enjoy your last few minutes, Doctor.
You know what's funny, Morgan? I suspected you killed the President weeks ago. So I've been preparing for this conversation. Everything is ready to go public. My research, the government cover-up, the President's murder, all of it.
You're bluffing. Our security protocols would never allow that.
Your security protocols have a backdoor, one I built into the system 2 years ago, just in case something like this happened.
Newman, stop this immediately. You have no idea what you're doing. The public can't handle this information.
The public deserves to know the truth. They deserve to know their president was murdered. They deserve to know the Red Moon can be destroyed. They deserve to know the vial can be eliminated permanently.
How? How can the moon be destroyed?
Nuclear weapons. A coordinated strike at the moon's core. My analysis shows it's not actually solid. It's some kind of biomechanical construct, a hive mind control center from another world.
Another world?
Jupiter's moon Europa specifically. The Red Moon has infected European technology. It arrived here carrying the vial as organic weapons. But if we destroy the control center,
The vial die with it.
every single one of them, instantly, humanity could be free in a matter of hours.
And you're going to tell everyone this?
I'm going to tell everyone everything, including how you've been using this crisis to establish a dictatorship, how you murdered our elected president, how you could have ended this months ago, but chose not to.
The people will panic. They'll demand immediate action. They'll tear down everything we've built.
Good. Everything you've built deserves to be torn down. You're a traitor to humanity itself, Morgan. It's starting now. The whole world is about to know what you've done.
Newman, I will hunt you down. I will make you suffer for this.
You'll have to catch me first. And something tells me you're going to be too busy dealing with an angry population. A population that just learned their government has been lying to them. A population that just learned they could have been free months ago.
You have no idea what you've unleashed.
I've unleashed the truth, something you clearly can't handle. The moon files are broadcasting to every emergency channel, every radio frequency, every internet connection still active. There's no stopping it now.
This is treason.
No, Morgan. What you did is treason. What I'm doing is justice. Goodbye, Mr. Vice President. Enjoy explaining yourself to the American people.
Newman, get back here. You have doomed us all.
Did everyone just see what I saw?
The moon files? Holy crap, Edie.
I can't believe what I just read. This changes everything.
I'm literally shaking right now. How is this even possible?
A Jupiter moon, an infected Jupiter moon came to Earth. That's what we've been living under this whole time.
Europa, right? That's what Dr. Newman said in the files. Europa got infected by some kind of planet-eating virus.
And then it came here looking for more life to consume. Jesus Christ, we're dealing with an alien parasite.
But the asteroids, it sent asteroids down first. That's how the virus spread to create the vial.
Which explains what happened to the rest of the world. The asteroids didn't just hit America, they hit everywhere.
So everyone else is dead? The entire planet except for us in these domes.
7 billion people, gone, turned into those things or killed by them.
Look at this image from the files. Europa before the infection. Dr. Newman thinks there was once life there.
And the infection consumed it all. Fed off it until it was strong enough to take over the entire moon. Then it came looking for the next source of life.
Earth. We were just the nearest planet with living creatures.
The Red Moon isn't trying to control us. It's trying to farm us like livestock for this infection to feed on.
That's why the vial work in tandem with it. They're like antibodies, protecting the infection's food source.
And the moon acts as their central nervous system. When it sees people, it directs the vial to attack. It's all one giant organism.
But there's a way to kill it. Dr. Newman figured out how to end this nightmare.
Nuclear weapons. Fire everything we have at the moon's core. Destroy the control center.
And all the vial die instantly, like cutting the head off a snake.
We could have been free months ago. This whole time, we had the solution. But that psychopath Morgan won't use it.
Because he murdered the president and wants to rule over what's left of humanity.
Using the Red Moon as his excuse to maintain total control. Keep everyone trapped and dependent.
While millions of people remain dead, while the rest of the world is gone, all because of one man's hunger for power.
This makes me sick. We've been suffering for nothing, living in fear for nothing. The solution was right there the entire time.
Dr. Newman tried to expose this. Where is he now?
According to the files, Morgan sent security after him. He's probably dead, or worse, thrown outside to the vial.
A hero. He died trying to save everyone, while Morgan sits in his bunker playing dictator.
We can't let this stand. We can't let Morgan get away with this. There has to be something we can do.
Like what? We're trapped in these domes. The presidential bunker is probably thousands of miles away.
Wait, the connector tunnels? They're not just linking the civilian domes. They connect to the government facilities too.
You're right. The whole network was designed to keep leadership safe. There has to be a route to the presidential dome.
Even if there is, it would be heavily guarded. We're talking about storming the seat of government.
With what army? The 4 of us against trained soldiers?
Not just the 4 of us. Everyone, every person in every dome. Once they see these files,
they'll be just as angry as we are, just as desperate for this to end.
You're talking about a revolution, an actual uprising against the government.
Is there any other choice? Morgan will never launch those nukes voluntarily. He's proven he values power over human life.
Dr. Newman died trying to give us this information. Are we going to let his sacrifice be meaningless?
Look at this. Dr. Newman included the locations of every remaining nuclear facility, the launch codes, everything we need to end this.
He gave us the keys to our own freedom. We just have to be brave enough to use them.
So what's the plan? How do we organize something like this?
We start with our own domes. Share the moon files with everyone. Show them the truth.
People deserve to know their families died for nothing, that their suffering has been prolonged by one man's ego.
And once everyone knows the truth, we march on the presidential dome together. Thousands of us, maybe tens of thousands.
The guards won't be able to stop that many people, not if we're all united.
We get to those missile controls. We fire every nuke we have at that red moon. And we end this nightmare once and for all.
It sounds impossible, but what choice do we have? Live as prisoners forever?
Dr. Newman risked everything to give us this chance. The least we can do is try. For him, for everyone who died, for the 7 billion people we've already lost.
You're right. We owe it to humanity to at least try.
So we're really doing this? We're going to attempt to overthrow the government?
We're going to save what's left of our species, whether the government likes it or not.
Here's what we do. Everyone goes to their dome populations. Share the moon files with as many people as possible. Explain what Morgan has done. Explain what needs to happen.
How long do we have before Morgan finds a way to suppress this information?
Not long, maybe hours. We need to move fast.
I can reach about 3,000 people in Dome 7. If I use the emergency broadcast system?
Same in Dome 12, maybe 4,000 people.
Dome 5 has about 5,000 residents. I'll make sure they all see this.
Dome 3 is smaller, only 2,000, but I'll get to every single one of them.
That's over 14,000 people just from our 4 domes. If we can convince even half of them,
We'll have an army of people who want their lives back.
When do we march? How long do we give people to process this?
tomorrow, we can't wait longer than that. Morgan might cut off communications between domes. Or worse, he might open the dome roofs.
He wouldn't, would he?
He murdered the president. At this point, nothing is off the table.
I found the route. Tunnel Network Alpha leads directly to Presidential Dome 0. It's about a 6-hour march through the connector systems.
6 hours to change the course of human history. 6 hours to honor everyone who died. 6 hours to destroy that red moon and kill every last vial.
Are we really going to pull this off?
We have to. There's no other choice.
Dr. Newman believed in us. He believed humanity deserved better.
Then, let's prove him right. Let's go save our species.
I can see your soldiers outside my building. Black uniforms, assault rifles. You really think killing me will stop what's already started?
It's a start. You've caused enough damage for one lifetime.
The damage is already done, Morgan. The moon files are broadcasting on every frequency, every dome, every emergency channel, every radio station still operational. By now, hundreds of thousands of people know the truth.
And what truth is that exactly? That their beloved president was weak? That I had to make the hard choices he couldn't?
The truth that you murdered him. The truth that you could have ended this crisis months ago. The truth that you chose power over the survival of our species.
I chose order over chaos. I chose stability over the unknown. Do you have any idea what happens when you give desperate people hope?
They fight for their freedom. They demand justice. They revolt against tyrants like you.
Exactly, which is why I can't let that happen.
It's already happening, you psychopath. Right now, in domes across the country, people are reading what you've done. They're organizing. They're coming for you.
Let them come. I've been preparing for this possibility since day one.
What do you mean?
You think I built those domes just to keep people safe? You think I didn't plan for potential resistance?
What are you talking about?
Every dome has a failsafe, Newman, built into the design from the beginning. Emergency protocols that I alone control.
Emergency protocols for what?
Population management. If any dome becomes problematic, if the residents become too difficult to control, I can open the roof.
You can what?
Open the dome roof, expose everyone inside to the red moon. Let the vial handle the cleanup.
You're talking about mass murder, genocide of your own people.
I'm talking about necessary culling. Remove the troublemakers, keep the compliant. It's basic population control.
You are absolutely insane. Completely and utterly insane. How can you justify murdering innocent people?
Innocent? Newman? There are no innocent people, only useful ones and expendable ones. The useful ones follow orders. The expendable ones cause problems.
Like me?
Exactly like you. You've just signed death warrants for thousands of people because now I have to cull every dome that's been infected with your information.
You won't get away with this. Someone will stop you. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then someday.
Who's going to stop me, Newman? I control the military. I control the domes. I control who lives and who dies. I am the government now.
The people will stop you. When they find out what you're planning, when they see you murdering entire populations, they'll tear you apart with their bare hands.
You see this, Newman? 50 domes under my direct control. With the press of a button, I can eliminate any resistance, any dissent, any hope.
My God, you really are a monster.
I'm a leader. Leaders make hard choices. They do what's necessary for the greater good.
The greater good? You're talking about committing genocide. How is that the greater good?
Because when I'm done, the survivors will be perfectly obedient, perfectly controlled. No more resistance, no more questions. Just order and stability under my leadership.
Under your dictatorship. You mean under your dictatorship?
Call it whatever you want. History will remember me as the man who saved humanity, the man who maintained civilization during its darkest hour.
History will remember you as a butcher, a madman who murdered his own people. You'll be reviled for generations.
There won't be generations to revile me, just the ones I allow to survive, and they'll worship me as their savior.
You can't control everyone forever. Someone will expose you. Someone will find a way to stop this madness.
Like you tried to? How's that working out for you, Newman?
I may die today, but I died fighting for humanity. What will you die for, Morgan? Power? Control? Fear?
I won't die, Newman. I'll live forever as the architect of the New World Order, the man who tamed chaos and built paradise.
Paradise? You call this hell paradise?
I call it potential, unlimited potential under proper management.
The soldiers are at my door now. I can hear them in the hallway. But know this, Morgan, no matter how many people you murder, no matter how much fear you spread, humanity will prevail.
Humanity is mine now. Every breath, every heartbeat, every thought. I control it all.
You control nothing. Fear isn't control. Murder isn't leadership. You're just a pathetic man drunk on power.
And you're about to be a dead man. I told my soldiers to make it slow, Newman. Really slow. You're going to be an example for anyone else who thinks about defying me.
An example of what? Of courage? Of integrity? Of someone who fought for what's right?
An example of what happens to traitors. What happens to people who threaten everything I've built.
I didn't threaten what you built, Morgan. I exposed what you destroyed. You destroyed democracy. You destroyed freedom. You destroyed hope itself.
And?
They're breaking down my door now. I can hear them shouting. But I want you to know something.
What's that?
No matter what you do to me, no matter how many people you kill, you will never be anything more than a coward, a terrified little man hiding behind monsters.
I am those monsters, Newman. I am the Red Moon. I am the nightmare that keeps people in line.
You are nothing but a cancer on humanity. And cancers eventually get cut out.
Enjoy your last few seconds, Doctor. Think about all the people who are going to die because of your rebellion. Think about the domes I'm going to open, the thousands who will scream your name as the vile tear them apart.
They're in the room now, guns pointed at me, but I'm not afraid, Morgan.
You should be.
I'm not afraid because I know something you don't.
What's that?
Evil never wins in the end. It might triumph for a while. It might seem unstoppable, but it always falls eventually.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will. And Morgan?
What?
When they come for you, when the people you've oppressed finally break free, when justice finally finds you, remember that I died knowing you would fail.
Any last words before my soldiers end your pathetic life?
Yeah, I have some last words for you.
Let's hear them.
Screw you.
Everyone ready?
Dome 3 is mobilized. We've got about 800 people in black suits, ready to march.
Dome 7 reporting in. 200 people suited up and armed. They're pissed and ready for war.
Dome 12 has 900 people ready. Everyone saw the moon files. Everyone knows what Morgan did.
Dome 5 has 1,100 prepared. That's over 4,000 people total. More than enough to overwhelm whatever security he has.
The tunnel routes are clear. 6 hours to presidential Dome 0. We can do this.
Everyone moving out in formation, stay together. Watch each other's backs. We're finally going to end this nightmare.
Moving out now from Dome 3. See you all at the presidential dome.
Dome 7 forces are in the tunnels. This is it, people. This is our shot at freedom.
Wait, something's wrong. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Mechanical sounds, like machinery moving.
Oh no, oh god no.
The roof is opening. The dome roof is opening.
Mine too. Everyone get your suits on now. If you don't have black gear, find some immediately.
He's doing it. Morgan is actually doing it. He's trying to kill us all.
Not everyone has suits yet. There are hundreds of people still in regular clothes.
They're sitting ducks. The red moon is shining right down on them.
Everyone in black gear needs to move now. Get to the tunnels immediately. Don't wait for stragglers. If you're not protected, you're dead.
I can already hear them coming. Those sounds the vial make. They're descending on the dome.
People are screaming. I can see them through my window. Families running, trying to find shelter. But there's nowhere to hide from the moonlight now.
The ones in black are making it to the tunnels. But everyone else? Jesus, there's so much blood.
Don't look back. Don't stop moving. We have to reach the presidential dome. This is exactly what Morgan wanted, to thin our numbers before we got to him.
Absolute bastard. How many people just died because of his paranoia?
Hundreds, maybe thousands across all the domes.
But not all of us. The ones in black are surviving. We're making it to the tunnels.
Then we press on. Every person who just died deserves justice. Morgan is going to pay for this.
Status report. How many made it?
Dome 7 lost about half our people. 600 survivors in the tunnels now.
Dome 12 is down to maybe 400. So many didn't have time to suit up.
Dome 5 has 500 left. We lost everyone who hesitated. Everyone who thought they had more time.
Dome 3 reporting 350 survivors. That's about 1,850 people total. We lost more than half our force.
But we're still moving. Still heading straight for that monster.
Look at this, an army of survivors. Everyone who made it this far wants Morgan dead as much as we do.
How much further to Presidential Dome 0?
According to the tunnel maps, about 2 hours. We're making good time despite everything.
Anyone else seeing Vial in the side passages? I keep catching glimpses of movement.
They're tracking us, following our march, but they can't touch us in these suits.
The red moon can see us through the tunnel system. It knows we're coming for Morgan. It's probably warning him right now.
Good. Let him know we're coming. Let him sweat.
What's our plan when we reach the presidential dome? It's going to be heavily fortified.
1,850 people against however many guards he has. We outnumber them at least 10 to 1.
More than that, probably. He can't have more than a few hundred soldiers. Most of his forces were spread across the country.
And now they're probably dead, killed by the same vial they were supposedly protecting us from.
Poetic justice. Morgan's own weapons turned against his soldiers.
We need to move faster. Every minute we waste gives him more time to prepare.
Agreed. Everyone pick up the pace. We're going to end this today.
What about the nuclear launch codes? Do we still have Dr. Newman's information?
I've got copies of everything. Launch sequences, target coordinates, authorization codes. Everything we need to blow that red moon to pieces.
And kill every last vial on Earth. Finally give humanity a chance to rebuild.
From the ashes of Morgan's tyranny, we're going to build something better. Something based on truth instead of fear.
Presidential Dome 0 should be visible soon. I can see brighter lights ahead in the tunnel.
There it is. I can see the entrance.
Look at that fortress. Morgan really thought he was untouchable.
Thought being the key word. He didn't count on 1,150 pissed off survivors. Now, let's meet outside the front on the north side. See you all there. Is anyone else still alive?
Barely. I'm hiding in some kind of maintenance shed about half a mile from the dome.
I'm in the woods to the east. Been here for 3 days now.
That attack was a complete disaster. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Those weren't Morgan's soldiers who attacked us. Those were prisoners in black uniforms, bait to draw the vial to our location.
I saw dozens of our people get torn apart. The screaming? I can't get the screaming out of my head.
Where's Charlie? Has anyone heard from Charlie?
Nothing. Radio silence since the attack.
I haven't seen him either. What's the last anyone saw of him?
I saw him during the worst of it. A vial grabbed him, picked him up and threw him. Must have been at least 200 yards.
Threw him where?
Toward the ocean. He disappeared into the darkness. I don't think anyone could survive that.
Charlie. We lost Charlie.
How many of us made it out? Of the 1,850 who marched on the dome?
I saw maybe 100 people running after the massacre started. Probably fewer than that actually escaped.
All those people. All those brave people who just wanted their lives back. Dead because of Morgan's trap.
We underestimated him. We thought we were facing a tyrant, but he's actually a strategic genius. An evil, calculating genius.
Are we still trying to get inside the dome? Or is this hopeless now?
I don't know anymore. Our numbers are decimated. Charlie's dead. Maybe we should just try to survive.
No, we can't give up. Not after everything we've lost. Charlie died trying to free humanity. We owe it to him to finish this.
How? 3 people against an entire fortified compound?
We don't need an army anymore. We just need one person to reach those missile controls. Dr. Newman's codes should still work.
If we can even get inside, security is going to be maximum after our attack.
We wait, we watch for patterns, we find a weakness, and then one of us makes the run.
Which one of us?
Whoever gets the best opportunity, we're all capable of pushing a button.
I can't believe this is what it's come to. The fate of humanity resting on 3 grieving friends.
Sometimes that's how history works. Sometimes everything comes down to ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Roaring. Like a lot of roaring.
Oh crap, I see them. They're charging this direction.
Same here. There are so many coming.
They found us, all of us, simultaneously. This has to be coordinated.
The Red Moon. It's directing them to finish us off. Morgan must have given the order.
This is it then. This is how we die.
At least we tried. At least we fought back.
Wait, do you guys see that?
See what?
In the sky, something's moving.
Holy crap. Those are missiles. Multiple missiles heading straight up.
Someone's launching the nukes. Someone got to the controls.
Look at them go, straight for that red bastard in the sky.
The Vile are still coming, though. They're almost here, maybe 30 seconds away.
Come on, missiles. Come on, come on, come on.
Impact! The missiles just hit the moon.
It's breaking apart. The Red Moon is exploding.
The vial. Look at the vial.
They're dropping. Every single one of them just collapsed. Dead. They're all dead.
We did it. Someone did it. The nightmare is over.
But who? Who launched the missiles?
Does it matter? We're free. Humanity is free.
It's over. After all this time, it's finally over.
Good morning, survivors. I thought it was time I properly introduced myself.
Dr. Newman, you're alive?
How is this possible? We thought Morgan had you killed.
The file said his soldiers came for you.
They came for me at my house, yes, but I wasn't there. I'd been living under the presidential dome for weeks. I suspected Morgan was planning something drastic.
You were there the whole time? During our attack? During the massacre?
I was watching everything from the security center, waiting for my moment. I knew Morgan would eventually draw out most of his guards.
So when we attacked,
it was the perfect distraction. While his forces were focused on repelling your assault, I made my move to the command center.
You launched the missiles. You saved everyone.
Not before dealing with Morgan personally. I found him in his office, watching the battle, laughing at the carnage he'd orchestrated.
What happened to him?
Let's just say he won't be oppressing anyone ever again. Justice was served with a very sharp blade.
He's dead? Morgan is actually dead?
Very dead. And immediately after, I initiated the nuclear launch sequence. Every warhead we had straight into that alien abomination.
The whole world saw it explode. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed.
What's happened since then? How is the rebuilding going?
Better than expected. All remaining Craig soldiers have been executed for crimes against humanity. The dome systems are being converted into cities, and we're establishing a new form of government.
What kind of government?
One based on collective welfare rather than individual power. No more presidents or vice presidents. No more hierarchies that can be corrupted. Just communities working together for the common good.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
What about the rest of the world? Any word from other countries?
Slowly, communications are being reestablished. It seems the Red Moon's influence was global, but when it died, vile populations everywhere dropped dead simultaneously. Survivors are emerging from hiding all over the planet.
So humanity survived. We actually made it through.
We did, though at a terrible cost. Global population is estimated at less than 50 million now, down from nearly 8 billion.
That's almost everyone. Almost everyone is gone.
But the ones who made it, we're going to build something better. Something Charlie would have been proud of.
Speaking of Charlie.
What about Charlie? Did you find his body?
We found Charlie, but not his body.
What do you mean?
We found Charlie alive, washed up on the shore about 20 miles south, unconscious but breathing.
Alive? Charlie's alive?
How is that possible? Edie saw him get thrown by a vial.
The throw apparently launched him into the ocean. He managed to swim to shore despite his injuries. He's been in medical care for the past 3 weeks, but he's going to make a full recovery.
I can't believe it. Charlie survived. We all survived.
Hey guys, miss me?
Charlie!
Holy crap, you're alive!
I thought I watched you die. I thought that thing killed you.
Takes more than getting thrown into the ocean by an alien monster to kill me, though I don't recommend the experience.
The 4 of you represent something important. You represent the spirit that kept humanity alive during our darkest hour. The refusal to give up, even when everything seemed hopeless.
We couldn't have done it without you, Dr. Newman. You're the real hero here.
We're all heroes. Every person who survived, who fought back, who refused to surrender. We saved our species together.
So what now? What does the future look like?
A future where we put humanity first, where we work together instead of competing, where we never forget what we almost lost.
A future built on truth instead of lies, on cooperation instead of domination, on hope instead of fear.
The new world we're building will be dedicated to those we lost. To the billions who died because of one man's greed for power, we'll make sure their sacrifice wasn't in vain.
For the first time in over a year, I actually feel hope.
Same here. Real, genuine hope for tomorrow.
The Red Moon is gone. The Vile are dead. The Tyrant is defeated. And we're all still here.
Welcome to the first day of humanity's second chance. Let's make it count.